And new at 10, 2 Colorado kids can't go outside and play in the snow without the fear it could kill them. They have a rare medical condition. And 7 News anchor Cabrera tells us just the touch of something cold is life-threatening.
Barren branches mark the change of seasons in northeastern Colorado. It's a mild fall day as 5-year-old Connor and 8-year-old Taylor play outside. The Frankenfeld family knows days like this are numbered.
I typically have a little freak out when you start seeing the weather start to cool down.
That's because the Frankenfeld children are essentially allergic to cold.
When it first started, it started in the diaper area, so they told us diaper rash. Then it went to diaper rash with a staph infection. Then it went to winter's itch, which they said was just when the skin gets really dry in the winter.
Connor was just 3 years old when the Frankenfelds first noticed the painful rash.
We went to doctor after doctor after doctor, and nobody could tell us what it was.
It got so bad after a day playing in the snow, Connor's whole arm started to swell.
We took pictures, and we would say, this is what happens when, when he gets cold, and I would tell the doctors, don't think I'm nuts. And I had one doctor tell me that I was nuts.
There's no blood test for this.
Dr. William Lanting, an asthma and allergy specialist for the past 30 years, finally cracked the mystery.
He used a simple test using an ice cube. You put it on your arm for 3 minutes and watch what happens as the skin warms back up.
A hive like this means cold urticaria.
How common is this?
Not very. It's a small percentage of the population. Personally, I've had about 5 or 6 cases in my career.
The Frankenfelds now know Taylor has it too, and it's serious.
Taylor, from walking under an air conditioning vent in May at school last year, has had a body-wide reaction to where her throat has started closing.
I just finally felt my throat start to feel funny, and it was feeling like it was getting bigger instead of smaller.
Taylor started to go into anaphylactic shock, all from an air conditioning vent.
Were you scared?
I was really scared. I felt like I was gonna die.
It's scary and painful.
And when I get up and I have a reaction, my feet hurt so bad, I just want to be carried everywhere.
Why not move to a warmer climate?
You can't get away from it. With Taylor in the air conditioning vents, you go someplace warmer, there's going to be more air conditioning vents on.
And there's an interesting phenomenon. Many people that have this are living in the southern part of the United States.
More research is needed. Dr. Lanting says it's unclear exactly what causes cold urticaria, why it shows up when it does, and whether the condition will get better or worse with age. But the good news is treatment is fairly simple.
They take Singular every night, and then Taylor takes Zizal, I think that's how you say it, every morning.
So an antihistamine is the best way for people with this condition to protect themselves?
Yes, just a matter of which one and what dose.
Is there any risk to that?
Not really. Most antihistamines are without side effects.
And the family has found other ways to cope.
I usually have to put on like everything. I have like gloves, scarf, a jacket, a coat.
The kids aren't allowed out of the house when the temps dip into single digits. Taylor and Connor spent a lot of time cozied up on the couch.
You have to get them warm, you have to give them the antihistamines, and then you just have to watch, which it's kind of heartbreaking because they spend a lot of time just zonked.
It's not easy being a child with cold urticaria.
Well, there is sometimes that I feel like I'm not an ordinary kid.
That's why the Frankenfelds are so driven to spread awareness and to get more answers for this medical mystery. Cabrera, 7 News.
And the Frankenfelds have found support with other families coping with this condition around the world through a Facebook page Melissa set up. Now, we have a link on our website, thedenverchannel.com. Just click on the story on the homepage.